Hi viewers, as you well aware that I am Dr. Jetling Elosa, running a channel called C.Js in the YouTube platform. And in my channel I am regularly posting my lectures on legal wild issues. So today we discuss another important topic which India is discussing. Got the national attention, that is the simultaneous elections, or we can say it as a one nation one election. In Hindi it is called as a Jamili elections. You know, the Constitution of India under relevant provisions prescribes the process of election to the Lok Sabha, which where members 540 members are directly elected by the electorates, and to state assemblies members also be directly elected, and from grassroots level, from Gram Panchayat to the municipal corporations, the ward members or councillors or corporators are directly elected as per the provisions of law, as per the provision of the Articles 324, which provides the election commission to conduct superintendent elections across India with regard to Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, state assemblies and councils, whereas the lower parts, the elections were conducted by the state governments. So, to have a single election, the ruling party, the National Democratic Alliance led by the BJP, has come out a policy called One Nation and One Election. So with that view, it has appointed Ramnath Kovind committee in September 2023 to go for single election, to say simultaneous elections across the nation. The committee members are the Home Minister of India, Amit Shah, the former Finance Commissioner, S.K. Singh, Lok Sabha former Secretary General Subhas Kashyap is also a constitutional expert, and former Rajya Sabha opposition leader Ghulam Nabi Azad, who is the senior most leader, and the law minister, the Arjun Ram Meghwal. So the committee, since its appointment, sat for 191 days, and they deliberated what is the method and how we could be appoint, how we could be conduct the simultaneous elections in our country. After appointment of the committee had received 21,558 representations from the public, organizations and others. And the committee says that 80% of the representations which it has received, they supported this sort of simultaneous election. So why we should have the simultaneous election? The committee, the government has thinking that the election is a process where the development work will be halted for temporary periods, and it is a very, very expensive process, and which stalls all the activities, governmental activities. To avoid these eventualities, the government has appointed the Ramnath Kovind Committee. So the committee, after its appointment in September 2023, it has observed or studied the 7 countries' constitution, the election processes. Those include South Africa, Germany, Sweden, Belgium, Indonesia, Japan and Philippines. So they have the different sets of election processes are there to those respective countries. If we take the South Africa, in South Africa, there national and state provincial elections will be conducted a single time, simultaneously. And in case of Sweden, there is a process of conducting the elections at different levels, but at the central level to state level one, and for the local level there is another. So it is thought why we should not introduce this system, because the present system is stalling the process of development and costing upon our exchequer. So the committee had sat for 191 days, and it was recommended that there should be a simultaneous election should be conducted all across the nation to Lok Sabha and the state assemblies. Single election should be conducted at single point of time. And for the after completion of the Lok Sabha and the state assembly elections, the lower local level elections like elections to the Gram Panchayati, cantonment boards, municipalities and municipal corporations should also be conducted within 100 days of completion of the Lok Sabha and state assembly elections. And the committee also recommended that there should be a major overhaul of the constitution is required. There should be at least 18 amendments to be passed for affecting the Assembly elections in our country. Basically, Article 324A should be amended, and Article 325 also been amended to facilitate the Assembly elections. Then there is a lot of burden is there upon the government. Elections are very indispensable for our democratic polity, and the committee had received, I told you, that number of suggestions, like 4 Supreme Court judges have supported, Chief Justices have supported this process of Jamri elections, and those include Justices Deepak Mishra, Ranjan Gogoi, S.D. Bobde, and U. Lalit. And in addition to that, 9 former Chief Justices of High Courts also supported the India should be going for Jamri elections. And 3 former Chief Justices of the High Courts, they have criticized the government to incorporate trying to incorporate the Jamri election process. And the Justice A.P. Shah, former Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, he stated the Jamri elections will lessen the accountability of the elected representatives. It is a danger to democratic polity. That was the opinion of the Honorable Justice. Then Justice Sanjeev Banerjee, the former Chief Justice of the Madras High Court, he opined that Jamri elections damages the federal spirit of the Constitution, or federal spirit which is enshrined, which is one of the basic features of the Constitution of India. Likewise, in political way also, the majority, the political repercussions are there. The politically also many parties have criticized this Jamri election, except the BJP and National People's Party. They have supported the Jamri elections, whereas all major parties like Congress, Trinamool Congress, or other parties, they have not supporting this election process. Even the Congress party, when it has given its member was accommodated in the committee, he resigned from the committee protesting against the Jamri elections. So the introduction of Jamri elections is not so easy process. It requires national consensus, political consensus. Otherwise, it is not possible. Then if we observe the election process in Germany or Japan, the Prime Minister is elected, or Chancellor is elected by in Germany by Bundestag, the parliament, directly. And if there is no confidence, at the time of no confidence, again the members have to choose an alternative. The same system is there in Japan parliament. So some are suggesting that sorts of amendment so that the Jamri elections is not feasible right now to India. That was the opinion of the many political pundits and legal experts. So Jamri elections may be decreasing the cost of election process, and which is stopping unnecessary expenses, but we are not yet ready. So first we have to go for political consensus, then only go for Jamri elections, because drastic changes are required for to the Constitution of India for conducting the Jamri elections. And there is political parties have divided over the issue but the government of the day is foreseeing that by 2029 the process of Jamri elections will